That's it.
Are we playing music?
Nah, we were. We were. But I've got a mad story. So I had an interesting afternoon, bro.
What?
So
Shit.
I just finished.
Don't catch me off guard like this.
I just finished a job, right?
Yeah.
And there was cars, 2 cars parked in the driveway, and it was quite steep. So I parked at the bottom of the driveway because I was just going to be in there quick. I just had to see a lady about a quote for some stuff for a pool, and I get back down to the bottom of the hill, get back into my ute, bro. Just putting details in the work app, and then next minute, poof.
What?
Some cunt ran his summer across the back of the ute, bro.
Holy fuck.
Holy
Straight
shit.
up. Where was this?
Down in Eleanor. I was like, holy shit, bro. It
What,
gave
like
me a fright. It was so loud too.
On the tray bit.
Yeah, on the back of the tray. So,
Oh, well.
yeah, that was fucked.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a story.
Grateful. Take care of yourself out there,
Anyway,
people.
welcome back to Just a Thought.
Yeah,
Just a
sorry for
Thought.
last week. We missed it.
We definitely did. We were busy having too many thoughts.
Yeah, too many thoughts, man.
But yeah, look, this one here, what we're going to call this one
I like
is
this one.
Affirmations into Actions. What we were speaking about yesterday, it came up. It actually came up last week. I was talking to someone at work, and like she has all these affirmations and things that she says, but then it got me really thinking and diving deeper into it, into the sense of people are saying and getting on board with affirmations, which is fantastic. That's like the best thing that you could ever hear, but I feel like people don't really know what they actually mean or how to actually achieve those affirmations and I guess what they're really for. So I thought we could touch, just a little bit on it and maybe give you guys some of our insight as to what we think it means, and maybe that could correlate to, how you guys look at it and hopefully help you guys achieve it. So what would be, I guess, what's your definition of an affirmation first?
Affirmations, like I'm not super big on them, but I do. I guess affirmations for me is reminding yourself of who you'd like to become, I guess.
Yep.
And yeah, like I think it can be at the moment it can seem very trendy and everyone's just jumping on the trendy, but like you said, like why even say these things to you? Why even say stand in the mirror and be like, I'm beautiful, I'm strong? But it really is, what does that actually look like? Because it's the action that makes you beautiful. It's the actions that make you strong. So how I like to think about it is, what do you want to become, and then reverse engineer it to what are the actions, what actions is this person taking to become that person? So if you're looking in the mirror of, say, fitness, I'm like, I want to be the fittest and I want to be the strongest this year. No good just looking in the mirror doing it. What actions you're going to take? So first of all, you got to look at training, how many times you're going to be training, just discovering these actions that make you do that. And for, I guess, one that you might be in the mirror and be like, hey, I'm beautiful. It's like, what does a beautiful person look like? It's not just looks. It's a beautiful person goes out and does something kind, tells someone that they look beautiful. A beautiful person will, in the face of adversity, stand up and be like, look, I'm willing to take on these challenges and face them no matter how hard they are. So it's very contextual to that person, but at the same time, like, affirmation is no good without action. So if you really want it to be an affirmation, take the action. You could almost change it around as like the action creates the affirmation in a certain way. So that's kind of my thought.
Definitely. Like, I look at it as, obviously, I guess, like you said, it can become something that can be quite trendy, and like people are just sort of saying it to...
Well, they feel like a part of something, right?
Yeah, a lot of
it's
people
like the newest like Jordans or something, like, I got the newest Jordans. It's just
I've
like...
been journaling this morning. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. It's
Remind yourself, why am I doing this?
Yeah, so like I think the first thing, one concept that people have to grasp is you can't just create affirmations in one day, or even in, like, I don't even think it takes a week. These are things that you really, really need to think about and calculate and really sort of dive into why you actually want and want these sorts of things. So like what you said, like with being beautiful, you really need to like write the word beautiful on a page. And then maybe
Right,
spend
words
like a
around
whole
it.
day. Yeah, spend
Yeah.
a whole day just going, what does beautiful mean? Is it actually just my looks, or does it mean like, my heart, or does it mean doing things for people? What does confident mean? What does strong mean? So all these different words. And I guess once you have pages and pages of all these definitions and what they, not what they mean in the dictionary, but what they mean to you, then you can go and go, well, you know what? I think because some people might already be doing those things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some people might already be beautiful.
But they just don't believe in themselves. They're just like, oh,
Exactly.
shit, I actually do that, which is interesting.
Maybe the beautiful part is there, but then the affirmation of being strong and confident isn't there. You know what I mean? So I think it's very important for people to actually just take a step back, look at what you're, because look, if you're going to spend your time and your effort on it, it's got to be something that's worth it to you.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just say,
what is
I
the
want to
end
be
goal? What are you actually getting out of it? Yeah.
You know, if you're just saying you want to be beautiful for the sake of wanting to be beautiful and strong, like you're spending a lot of time doing and saying these things, but it's not going to calculate to anything. So, finding those things, finding what they actually mean to you. And then, like you said, you don't need to think about the whole road there, but just think about the first step, right? So if you say, I am a kind, loving person.
What's one thing that person does?
What does a kind, loving person do? Maybe they would compliment, people. So maybe you could make it your goal, and small goals like I'm going to compliment 5 people a day, or for 5 people today, so that I can at the end of the day I can say to myself, well, okay, I am a kind, loving person.
Because it's just reinforcing that if you're not actually, if you stay there and you go out and you just don't because for some reason you're just in your thoughts all the time and actually not doing it, it's just reinforcing, I'm not that person, and you try to convince yourself to do it, but you're not convincing yourself because you're not actually doing that action.
See, what I'm realizing is a lot of people are getting into this space. They're doing all of these great affirmations, meditations, and all of these things to help themselves, but then once they get back into their car or they get into their normal routine, and that's the thing about routine, guys, it could be the most amazing thing, but it can also be a detriment to any change that you're trying to make, because as soon as you get back into that normal space, that same desk at work, that same lunchroom or same group of friends, that sort of notion that you're trying to change and become better as far as your affirmations, that just sort of can go out the window.
I think changes in the same environment, and there's science to changing your desk space and stuff to create that change. So that might be something you could start with as well.
And that's what I'm trying to get at is like, guys, like it's not just getting up and saying, regardless of you could be on the top of the most majestic mountain with the sunrise beating down.
You might be at more
face.
Peace then, but that doesn't change anything.
Exactly, but it's not going to change you. An affirmation is something that is a long-term goal. It's not something that you feel in the moment. So it's something that you put together. So like, I am strong, I'm confident, I'm beautiful. That is who you are down the road. Like that is the person that you want to be. The actual affirmation is, how the hell do I get there? How the hell do I put these things into play? So yeah, I think like the only reason this came up was because it's amazing, especially with the way that we are as as a platform. A lot of people reach out, and a lot of people are sharing with us their thoughts and their affirmations.
100%.
But it's really, really important. And the last thing that we want to do is waste anyone's time, and I'm sure you guys don't want to waste time either. So if we could help by pointing, I guess, in the right direction and making you sort of think about these affirmations and do it alone. Like, don't do it with anyone else.
Yeah,
do it
it's
alone.
not for them, it's for you.
Exactly. But you can also, when you're alone and there's no one, I guess, watching you, you can have a good, honest reflection of yourself, So when you are thinking about what, confidence looks like, you don't have to have anyone else's opinion. That's you, and that's your own thoughts and your own, journal that. If you were going to journal anything, journal that, and then put that into perspective and put that into life. So, yeah, I think it's really important. Just stop and think about it. Maybe, recalculate some of the affirmations that you've got. And
We'll start,
see if we can
what
go
the actions
forward.
look like for those affirmations, instead of just obviously, I want to be this and that. It's just like, well, what are the actions that make this person? So yeah, it's quite interesting.
Let's see how we go, man. We're going to talk
100%.
about this probably. We'll touch on it in about a week or two. But yeah, we'll just see how we go. I'm going to look at mine. I'm actually going to look at mine probably tonight or tomorrow and just reaffirm what I want to do and where I'm going. So just make sure that we're on the right track and we keep
100%.
stepping, man. We keep stepping.
Amazing. All right, man.
Just a
Wednesday,
thought.
just a thought. Affirmations into action.
Let's go.
There
You
you
guys
go.
get out there. Enjoy the rest of
Yeah,
the week.
enjoy yourselves. No
Fuck it
pressure,
up
man.
Fridays.
Go
We
out,
got an exciting episode
live
of
life.
Fuck It Up Fridays coming.
Live
out.
life. Yeah, we got a crazy episode. So tune back in on Friday. We're gonna get after it. But until next time, you guys know what to do. Stay fit, stay vibey. We love you.
Let's go.
Cheers.